What's up guys, and welcome back to another flight report, and today we are flying from here, Minneapolis, St. Paul to Keflavik on board Icelandair, and the operating aircraft for this route is a Boeing 757-200. The registration this time is TF-ISJ, India Sierra Juliet, again taking us to Keflavik. So we've been on this aircraft before. Last time we flew from Keflavik here to Minneapolis, so it's the same aircraft, so we are quite unlucky this time. And by the way, the aircraft, for those of you who didn't know, it's built in July 1999, so it's 19 years old, and it has been operating for 3 or 4 other airlines, which I don't know of. And by the way, this aircraft, as I just said, is built in 1999, and the name of this aircraft is Keilir. So we've been on this aircraft before, obviously, and this aircraft is equipped with the new split scimitar winglets and Wi-Fi as well, and the flight time to Keflavik should be around 5 to 6 hours, like most probably 5.5 hours, and flight number is FI656. And next to us we have another Icelandair aircraft which is not ours, and that's operating as FI658, which will leave 10 minutes later than us. He's off to Keflavik as well, and it's TFFIN, Foxtrot India November, so he's not our aircraft. So this one is our aircraft. And for today, and this is Sun Country 737-800, and this aircraft will be taking us to Keflavik, and today we are seated in seat 19F by the wing. And let's just take a close look at the plane. As you can see, this is the aircraft just arrived from Keflavik as FI657. We'll be flying back then. Look at those Rolls Royce engines, that's the Wi-Fi antenna. So we should be seated like towards the middle of the aircraft, just somewhere near where the overwing exits are. And the other Icelandair aircraft is here. So both of these will be going to Iceland. And we will be arriving at Iceland tomorrow at 6 AM. Technically tomorrow, which means that here it will be 1 AM. Jesus Christ. So I do apologise if we've got the same aircraft again, but this aircraft is also a non-ETOPS, so it doesn't have these extra life rafts and stuff like that. It doesn't have these life rafts that's got to do with ETOPS, so this aircraft is not an ETOPS aircraft, not equipped with the ETOPS equipment. So the aircraft still looks good for a 5-hour flight. So hope you all enjoyed the previous video. It was really good, and this one's going to be even better. So we are here at Minneapolis St. Paul Airport's Terminal 2 at gate number H5, also called the Humphreys Terminal, Terminal 2, and that other Icelandair plane is at gate H6. So there are 2 Icelandair aircraft parked next to each other. So that's it really for now, and let's take another close look at the plane. It says Keilir, the name of this plane. So we will see you on board. Alright, it's time for boarding. We need to wait as well, holy shit. I hate these long queues. It's the same plane we flew on, and it does have Wi-Fi. Here's the view of the plane. you want to get another one, do you have to pay?
No, not for water.
Like, I mean, like when we were in flight, do you like? I'm talking about if you want to get another bottle, you don't have to pay.
No, not for water.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is the cabin, and we got the same thing as last time: Icelandic water. This is the cabin of the aircraft, which will be taking us to Keflavik this evening and arriving tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
That famous water, huh?
Yes.
All right.
That's the business class.
What's the language?
Icelandic.
Iceland. Just like the water.
Thank you.
Icelandic water. So as you can see, they've got blankets on each seat. Really nice job done by Icelandair. Hi. Seats look the same as before, still look good. It's the same plane we flew on last time, so don't worry about that. As you can see, they've got, it's a really good thing done by Icelandair, a really nice job. I think, and they also distribute waters during boarding, really good. Good work, Icelandair. I love your airline. Hi. There you can see the other Icelandair aircraft. The name of that aircraft is Eldborg, and we're on board Keilir. And there we are, that's our seat for the next 5 hours.
I did a head count before we started boarding. Is that good enough?
Alright. Good seat design. And I've also got a blanket. We just place this over there for the time being. There we are, we will see you. Right guys, so we found our seat. And this is the cabin. Seats, looks good. We've got a pillow from the overhead lockers, myself.
We'll push back in a few minutes. Tonight we're taking off to the south with a left turn on course. Flight time to Iceland tonight is 5 hours and 40 minutes. And the weather conditions for the route are good. Although recommended while you sit with your seatbelts fast. And before we start to Keflavik, Iceland, we'll give you the latest weather information.
Alright, so sorry guys, that was the captain. So the flight time's 5 hours and 40 minutes, and it's the Icelandic water bottle I got with safety card. And this, I also have this, seat pocket contents and legroom. Oh, there wasn't enough room in the locker, so I just put it here. Good legroom.
I know, and there's not any room underneath.
Yeah, unfortunately. And this is the wing. Decent wing view here at seat 19F. And guys, good news, I found the registration for our flight to Gatwick. The registration is going to be TF-ISJ, Foxtrot India Charlie. Built in 2000, and it's a Boeing 757-200. And there is something special about that aircraft. It's that the aircraft is not in the full Icelandair livery. It doesn't have the blue bottom. It's only got the white body with the rest of the Icelandair logos. It's really weird, isn't it? And this aircraft has 10 exits. and that aircraft has 8 exits, and that aircraft does have winglets and it's built in 2000. I think it's built in 2000, so it's 18 years old, that one. And the name of the aircraft? I'm not sure, I think it's Magni or something. Whatever it is, it's seat 23F for that flight. It's the cabin, good cabin, nice lockers. And the IFE is not yet available until after takeoff.
You have your phone on.
Another view of the cabin. And I've got my thing here so it doesn't just move around everywhere, my blanket, and I've got my pillow here as well. I've got my pillow here and the seat in front of me. No cup holders, no footrests. This is the Sun Country park next to us. Sun Country, Boeing 737-800. Nothing unusual at Minneapolis. So it's Minneapolis Terminal 2 we're at. And we shall be flying to Keflavik, which only has 1 terminal. So we will see you during pushback.
Air Boeing 757 named Keilir.
Oh.
The estimated flying time to Keflavik, Iceland is 5 hours and 40 minutes. And the pilot in
Okay, so we're pushing back. It's weird. They said the name of the aircraft.
And I am the supervisor on this flight. Hand luggage will be placed in the overhead compartment or secured under the seat in front of you. If you see the by an exit, please ensure that all hand luggage is stowed in the overhead compartment for both takeoff and landing.
Okay.
Please fasten your seatbelt and ensure that your seat back, footrest and tray table are upright and window shades are open. The use of small electronic devices in flight mode is permitted during the flight. Please observe that this is, of course, an
Okay, by the way, guys, they said the name of the aircraft, Keilir.
I'd like to have your attention concerning your safety on board. Thank you for choosing Icelandair, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
It's weird, isn't it? The hydraulics sound exactly like a 737. Safety video.
Close attention to the following information. Place your carry-on items in the overhead.
Engine starting. First engine is on. So it's almost time to say bye-bye to Minneapolis St. Paul Airport and the USA. So the route will take us over like southeast Canada and most likely the south of Greenland, and then we'll probably mostly be flying over the Atlantic Ocean.
This Boeing 757 aircraft has 10 emergency exits. All exits are equipped with evacuation slides. Passengers seated by an overwing exit must be willing and able to assist in case of an emergency. Please observe that the nearest exit might be located behind you. Emergency lighting, including low-level lighting, indicates the way to the exit.
Okay, flaps are being extended for takeoff.
In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, assume the brace position. In an emergency, proceed to the nearest suitable exit. All carry-on items behind. Speed of evacuation, jump onto the slides and move away from the aircraft.
That's enough, that's enough.
Life jacket is front.
Jesus Christ, what are they doing?
Put the life jacket over your head, fasten the belt in front, and pull to attention.
It's not the right flaps set in.
Inflate your life jacket by pulling the tabs down or drawing into the tubes. We will supply life jackets for infants. If the aircraft is landed on water, life rafts are close to or at the exit.
visitors nose and mouth remain closed.
Guys, it's so hot in the cabin.
Place a mask on yourself first before assisting the child. On behalf of Icelandair, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey.
Right, so I'll see you when we are on our way to the runway. Right, so we're on our way to the runway. Should be going on the taxiway soon, and that's the Icelandair. Ah, the flaps are being retracted back. That's enough. That's better. Bye bye Foxtrot India November until I see you in Keflavik, most likely.
Cabin crew report coverage secured.
757 is a really quiet aircraft. And this is Southwest Airlines 737-700.
The lights will be dimmed in the cabin for takeoff. Button for your reading lights are above your seat.
That's Terminal 1. With Delta Airlines and Air France. If he's available. We'll see you at the runway. Alright, so this is the exciting bit. It's takeoff time. So it's time to say bye-bye to Minneapolis St. Paul Airport until I see you again. Maybe next year or 2 years maybe, but I will be back very soon, don't worry. So we're leaving America. Oh no, we've got a long way to go. Long way to go. First it's Keflavik and then it's Gatwick. Alright, ready? So we're on full throttle. That's Terminal 2 with the other Iceland airplane, Eldborg, and we're on board Keilir, by the way. Bye bye everything. Bye bye Terminal 2. Bye bye Minneapolis. Bye bye USA. Lift off, and there we are. Whoa! And bye bye Minneapolis. So finally took off. Took off. Bye bye USA until I see you again. Alright, flaps being retracted. bye-bye twin cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul. So we're in the air and I love that wing view. Always makes it such a pleasure to sit here. So we begin our journey to Keflavik. And I have ordered hamburgers during this flight. So I'm obviously quite in love with airline food, to be honest. That was our takeoff, and we've got another 5 hours to go here in the sky. We've got to go through the sunset, I believe, and then we will arrive early in the morning in Keflavik, very early in the morning at 6 AM. So 5.5 hours to go until Iceland. That should be arriving at 5:51. It says that the time in Keflavik is like 12 AM. It's midnight at Keflavik, so we've got all this way to go. Taking off from Minneapolis and crossing the USA and Canada border, flying over the province of Ontario, and then possibly onto Quebec or maybe Newfoundland and Labrador. And then we're on to the south of Greenland. The time at destination is 12:21 midnight at Keflavik. And Minneapolis, it's 19:21. 5 hour time difference between Minneapolis and Reykjavik. And 1 hour time difference between Reykjavik and London. Only between March and October. In March and October, from October to March, like in the winter period, Reykjavik and London have the same time. We've got a long way to go, especially with that jet lag we need to beat. We're traveling right now to Keflavik. We're traveling over 5 different time zones. It will take us like over here, over Canada. If you don't mind, I will see you when we're like halfway, like through the flight, when I have the hamburgers that were really tasty, just like last time. Okay guys, so I got my hamburgers. These 2 hamburgers, they're actually cheeseburgers, they're mini burgers. And I've got the factory sauce as well, it's really nice. I think it tastes like garlic or something like that. Plus, I also got this, an Icelandic chocolate bar. It's going to be a good meal. I got this as a dessert, but this is main. And I got this just in case if I want to eat it with the burgers. It's really nice apparently. Another view of the cabin. And this is the outside, and I love that wing view. So we're almost entering sunset. I think it should be sunset somewhere over here. You can see that it's still daytime over that, like over there, that horizon. I cannot connect to the Wi-Fi because there's a problem, there's an error whilst doing it, entering my details to pay for the Wi-Fi. It's really disappointing, and should be arriving at Keflavik at time in Keflavik right now is 1:16 a.m, which means that the time at home in the UK is 2:16 a.m, so it's 2 a.m. in the UK's time. So I found out the name of our aircraft to London Gatwick will be Magni. It's the only Icelandair 757 which is not. It's the only Icelandair aircraft, excluding the 737 MAX, which is not in the, doesn't have the blue Icelandair bottom. I don't know why, but Icelandair probably didn't want to have it or something. And I think the aircraft's built in 2000. I'm not sure, but I think it is. So it should be arriving in 4 hours and 40 minutes. So it means that we don't have that much to go. It means the flight's like medium haul, so we do have another 4 hours. So I'm probably gonna kill some time. This in-flight entertainment system is available. And guys, I am going to watch. I'm gonna go on TV. You can actually, let me show you the IFE for those of you who don't know what it looks like. You've got home, you go on home and you can like select whatever the hell you want. You've got menu, movies, TV, music, audiobooks about Iceland. When you click on Iceland, it's about the airline. It shows you some videos and stuff like that. And also you've got about Iceland, Saga Shop, Saga or Saga, I don't know how you say, kids, and the survey and the Saga Club. So I'm going to fill in the survey probably later. I'm not going to do it. Can't be bothered to do it this time. So I'm going to watch TV, and I'm going to watch Family Guy whilst enjoying my meal. Let's see if we can watch Peter Normal Activity, Pilling Them Softly, Papa Has a Rolling Sun, or Guy Robot. I'm probably going to watch Peter Normal Activity because I don't think I've watched that before. I might have. I actually like Family Guy a lot. I don't watch it often, but it's really funny. It's a shame. I don't know why they didn't have it the last time we came on Icelandair, but now they do. And it's a comedy TV series as well. And do not confuse this with a movie. So it's time to eat with great views over almost entering sunset, like over these skies during sunset. Let's have a great view with views over sunset in the skies. Sunset in the skies. And we'll probably be arriving at Keflavik during the sunrise. Oh, by the way, Iceland is 24-hour daylight in summer, in June, July, May. So it's going to be something like this at 6 a.m. I'm going to be jet lagged, you know, so I'm going to avoid coffee so far. So I will see you a little bit later, like when we're like over Greenland, or when we reached darkness. I will see you then. So bye for now. Okay guys, so I had my meal about like half an hour or an hour ago, and it was good. Burgers were really good as well. The factory sauce was good. Chocolate was good. And as you can see, we have 3 hours and 28 minutes left until landing. So we're just over East Canada at the moment. I think we're over the province of Quebec, so we should have another 3 hours to go. I think we're almost now 2 hours into the flight. So I think the time in Quebec should be like about an hour or two ahead of Minneapolis. I'm not sure really. I just need to check. I still haven't connected to the internet. I'm trying my best, but I'm trying to fill out all my details and all these kind of things. By the way, you need to buy the internet for Icelandair. Icelandair charges money for the internet. And some airlines don't have internet at all. So it means that I cannot surf the internet and track my own flight. Well, I can on the IFE system or on, you know, the Icelandair thing. When I go onto the browser, it just comes up. Oh, I'm tired. Well, I'm not sure if I want to just have a 1 or 2 hour nap, but you know, I think it's like 11 PM over where we are. Probably like 10 or 11 at night, or whatever it is. Well, I don't know, because we're not in full sunshine yet. No, sorry, we're not in full. It's not fully night time. I don't know why something is so. As you can see, we are here, so we're not that far from Iceland. So we should be like in about an hour or two. We should be crossing. We should be flying over the. We should be flying over southern Greenland. And over here we're just on the, like, reaching the easternmost coast of Canada. So we've crossed the border between the USA and Canada, which means that we are no longer in the USA airspace, so we're in the Canadian airspace right now. So we should be over Quebec, over, not the city, I mean the province of Quebec. Time at Minneapolis is 21:35, whereas time in Keflavik is 2:35 in the morning. So it's almost 3 AM there, 3 in the morning there. I think wherever we're flying over, it should be like almost 11 PM. Like that, I'm not sure. But anyways, I will see you. Might give you a might just tell you what the toilet looks like on board this one. So yeah. Okay guys, so this is the toilet of this 757. Toilet looks good. Oh, there's a problem with this thing. Then all it's good. And you have some soap, your litter bin, and your toilet bowl, of course. Once again, the flush is very silent. When you flush your toilet, it doesn't make a noise at all. You see, like this. Guys, as I said, we are over the province of Quebec in Canada. Should be arriving in Keflavik in about 3 hours. So we'll see you guys probably like later on, just before descending or something. Probably before descending, and when we are descending, probably in 2 more hours I'll see you. So bye for now. Okay guys, so we're now, I think we're like over Greenland now, and I am quite tired. So we've got 1 hour and 39 minutes to go until landing. So I think we are like, I think we have by now reached sunrise. So not too long left. So local time at Keflavik is 4:22 AM. And we're just like here, just entering, I think we just entered Greenland. But if we continued on to the UK, we would have stayed for another 4 hours in the flight. 3 or 4 hours, let's say. So I think we've just crossed the Labrador Sea. So we're here and we're on to Greenland. So this means that we really are getting close to Iceland. Still got a little bit more to go. I want to have more time to do some sleeping. Just want to take a little bit of a nap. So far it's been a good flight experience, been relaxing as well. One problem is that I couldn't have 2 empty seats to myself, which I really wanted to. Guys, I think we are like, I think it is sunrise here. So we've got a decent wing view here. Let's just put this down. see all passengers sleeping. Nearly most of them are, I think. It's just... let's just turn this off. So I want to do some sleeping a little bit. So guys, I will see you during when we are descending into Keflavik. I'll try to like be awake by that time. I'll try to wake up if I can. As you see, the cabin's really dark. I actually love it. So guys, I will see you during... our descent. Okay guys, so we're now descending into Keflavik, and we're almost there. So we've got another like, it says here that we've got 17 minutes to go until landing or something. I think we should have like another 20 or 25 minutes. So whatever it is, we really aren't that far from Keflavik. And the good news is that we're no longer in the continent of North America, and we are now like just approaching the southwestern coast of Iceland, where to Keflavik, where we will be having a 1 hour stopover, a layover, and from there we will be continuing our journey onto London Gatwick. It says that the aircraft, I still don't have the internet, but when I was in Minneapolis, I checked on Flight Radar 24 and it said that Foxtrot India Charlie will be our aircraft for my flight to London Gatwick this morning, apparently. But I'm not sure if it is going to be, but I think it is going to be that one, most likely. I don't think Icelandair usually changes it. In case there are very long delays, unless there are very long delays. But like local time at Iceland right now, don't know what it is. Look, it's 5:46 in the morning over wherever we are, and the time at Minneapolis is 0:46. So it's almost 1 AM there in America. And it's like almost 6 AM in Iceland, so we really are almost there. We're just like over the North Atlantic Ocean. So from Iceland to London we have a 2 to 3 hour flight. By the way, I just need to put my seat upright. Okay, and the bag's under the seat in front of me, so I'm just going to remove my pillow for the time being. My scan legroom's been okay. If only I didn't have to put my rucksack in the seat in front of me. If only there was room in the lockers, I could have placed it there. Safety card and the Icelandair magazine with, and this is, I think it's about for a charity. It's a charity envelope, and this is your, whatever they call, air sickness bag. Reykjavik excursions leaflet about how to travel in Reykjavik with public transport, and also from Keflavik Airport. It's the magazine. way, no cup holder, nothing unusual on Icelandair. So Icelandair, I'm so far really proud of their service, friendly cabin crew, caring cabin crew, and good aircraft types they have. They've only got a Boeing fleet, and I don't think that they're getting a 787. It just said on Wikipedia, but I'm not sure. They said they're going to only get one. And Icelandair also has, so this aircraft is a Boeing 757-200, what the majority, the aircraft type which the majority of Icelandair fleet is, along with, they have 4 Boeing 767-300s and 2 Boeing 757-300s and 3 Boeing 737 MAX 8s. So the majority of aircraft in Icelandair's fleet is Boeing 757-200. It's quite old. I wish I could catch those Boeing 737 MAXs one day. As I just said in my older video, they might be, I think they are going to be operating to like London, Heathrow and Gatwick from like in about 2 or 3 months time, or even 3 to 4 months, who knows? Who the hell knows? But the thing is that I think they're going to be doing it towards the end of this year. I think they've ordered the 737 MAXs to expand their route network or to replace the older 757s or something like that. But let's just leave that for now, and hopefully we will see a 737 MAX at Keflavik, and also 767, and we will see WOW Air as well. Icelandair's a great airline. I'd give the airline a 7 out of 10. Or even an 8. It's a really good airline for connecting flights, especially between the UK, no, especially between Europe and the continent of North America, not including Central America or the Caribbean, of course, including Canada and the USA. So if you want to fly to the UK to Minneapolis, instead of taking an 8-hour direct flight, why not just take first a 2-hour flight to Keflavik, and from there just hop on board a 6-hour flight to Minneapolis? That's exactly what I did. If this flight went to the UK, we would have been in the aircraft for another 2 hours. Trust me. At least we get to stop in Reykjavik, and I'm gonna probably eat breakfast. I am quite hungry actually, guys. I am really hungry. So we are like in daylight now. Look, Reykjavik, 21 minutes to go. Time's 5:51, and hopefully the good news is that we will have an hour and a half in Keflavik Airport. Making a turn over there. You can see a thick layer of clouds together. I love how this is made. I really love it. Over the horizon I cannot even see night time because it's so hard to see the whole world from one place. We've got a great wing view here at seat 19F, and hopefully we'll have a really good one at seat 23F on our next flight. Making another right, we're making a right turn, we just made a left turn. Oh, sorry, making a left turn. So I'll see you during the final approach. Oh. Yeah guys, I will see you during the final approach. So yeah guys, I think we should be approaching on our finals now. I think it should be our final approach. And the flaps are being extended for landing. I don't know the flap setting on the 757. I think I only know on the 737 mostly. And a little bit on the A320 family. Go through all these clouds and then we will be back in the skies in about 2 hours time. It's been a good flight on board Keilir, the name of this aircraft, and hopefully we should have a good flight as well on Magni. Oh whoa! We're through the clouds, oh my god! Oh no, this is really fun. Well, we go in a thick layer of clouds. It feels like you're having a bath. It is so good. It's great when you go through clouds. I can still see the sky. I can still see it a bit, but now I can't. Making another turn. Should be landing in 5 minutes. Thick layer of clouds. flaps are being extended again. I think we really are slowing down. Whoa, landing gear. So the wheels are out and we are prepared for landing. Iceland is really foggy and rainy during the summer, but it snows a lot during the winter. Through the clouds again. Ooh. Guys, it's full flaps, I think. I'm not sure if it's going to be a hard braking because Icelandair doesn't really do hard braking. Icelandair doesn't do hard braking. I don't think it's going to be one. Although it's full flaps. I still can't see Iceland, but I think we are in Iceland though. I know. Oh wait, yeah, it is Iceland. It is. It is Iceland, guys. Welcome to Keflavik. Oh, the clouds won't last see. Whoa, so are you all ready for landing? Whoa. Great touchdown. Full reverse. No hard braking. Finally arrived in Keflavik. Those are steel brakes. 757 is steel brakes too. Finally arrived in Keflavik. Welcome everyone. Finally arrived after a 5-hour flight, halfway through our journey. After this, you know what's going to happen. Next stop, London Gatwick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Iceland, the home of Icelandair. The local time is 15 minutes past 6.
6:15. We're not that late. We're not late at all. We're on time.
Take care when opening the overhead compartment, as objects may have shifted during the flight. Information on connecting flights can be found on monitors inside the terminal building. For those passengers continuing to European destinations, please remain in the first arrival hall, as you do not need to go through passport control at this time. We hope you enjoyed the flight with us, and we thank you for choosing Icelandair. Have a pleasant flight.
Oh guys, we don't have to go through passport control, because whenever you're having a connecting flight from the USA or Canada to the UK via Keflavik, it's got to do with Schengen. It's a member of countries in Europe. Because the UK is not in Schengen, you need a passport. But if you're in Schengen, you can only use a driving license. For example, between Sweden and Iceland, which is in Schengen, Sweden. Back here in Keflavik again.
If you have requested a wheelchair assistance, it would be available by the front.
Oh guys, we have to leave the aircraft at a remote stand. We're going to take buses to the terminal. We're not going to be parked at the terminal building. We're not going to be using a jet bridge. We're going to be parked on a remote stand, which means that we will be having to take a bus to the terminal. It's just like last time. Because I was an unaccompanied minor last time we arrived here in Iceland. Oh, there we have the Icelandair coming into land. So basically, you do not need to pass through passport control now. We're only going to remain in the first arrival hall. It happens all the time when you go from USA and Canada to the UK and non-Schengen countries when you're coming to have a stop here in Keflavik. What the hell is that noise? There we are. Let's see what aircraft we have here. First of all, I see a WOW Air. And guys, that aircraft over there is going to be off the aircraft for our flight to Gatwick. Foxtrot India Charlie's right over there. He's there, where I'm pointing at. Finally arrived after a 5-hour flight. And then, next stop, London Gatwick Airport. So go and watch my new video, which will be available very soon. Don't know what that is. Don't ask me. I don't know. Oh my god, we're parked next to our aircraft for Gatwick. We're not going to be going on it now. It's quite an unusual aircraft in Icelandair. You can see it's only got the white livery. It's our parking position at a remote stand, and it's really rainy here in Iceland. There we are, we're coming to a stop. There we are. Finally. There we are. Okay, so welcome to Keflavik, everyone. Keflavik Airport in Iceland. I would like to thank you very much for watching this video and taking this trip with me. And please do like my videos and comment on them as well. And please do subscribe to my channel if you like trains and planes and aviation, etc. And also please do like my previous videos from London to Minneapolis. Sorry, London to Keflavik here, and then from here to Minneapolis. And then also do stay tuned for the next video, which is coming up very, very soon on board this aircraft right here to London Gatwick. We're first going to the terminal, by the way. And this is our aircraft to Gatwick. And, you know, this aircraft will be taking us back home. Foxtrot India Charlie, named Magni. So it's good being a good fly on board Keilir, and thank you very much for watching, guys. and this adventure will continue on my next video to London Gatwick Airport, back home. So that's it really. That was just another view of the cabin. So I need to eat something. I'm actually really hungry. So that's a wow, we're coming into land. So that's all really. So we'll see you on this aircraft. See you on Foxtrot India Charlie. So thanks for watching this video, and bye bye, and see you on the flight to Gatwick.